Bruh. Anyways, good morning. Yeah, it's 11:40. Good morning, America, universe, New York. I just got fired from my job, so let's take the time to jumpstart this freaking YouTube channel. I just came from Target and Best Buy. I bought a tripod and I also got a flash drive that I can put in my computer and I can put in my iPad. So you're gonna let me in, thank you. So today I am officially starting my Yubes of Tubes channel. Yay! So yeah, I'm on my way home right now because I don't have nothing else to do and I just kind of spent a lot of money. I'm not broke, but I don't really want to touch the funds that's in my savings just yet. So I'm just gonna stay home and we're gonna talk. I decided to do all the stuff in here just so I can get a better feel of like walking around with this kind of stuff. So I got the thing. There is no I need a converter thing. I might have one. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I feel like that's something that I want to work on, me talking loud. That's really kind of the main reason why I want to start a channel. Not really for like the influence and all that, but I just want to be able to get out of my shell and build some confidence. Well, I'm already a pretty like reserved, I guess I would say introverted person. I just want to step out of my shell and do something different, you know? And it could be fun and I can end up enjoying it, but if I don't end up enjoying it, then I'll just take that L. It's worth a try. At least I can say that like I tried. I went to Target and I also went to Best Buy. I got this tripod and the microphone. Are you serious? This is supposed to have something in it. Welcome to New York. People steal literally like right out of the package. Oh wait, no. Am I bugging? I'm really excited. I really am excited about this, honestly. I feel like it's gonna help me get like a better understanding of myself. I don't know like how to hold it though. This is so weird. That's good. I'm gonna put my phone on. Oh my god, I hope you guys can hear me. All right guys, so I have the tripod together. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously it's gonna feel a little bit different at first, but I'm kind of feeling it. I feel like this is the start to a beautiful journey. I'm gonna go inside now. Well, I'm gonna put all this stuff in the garbage. I'm gonna go inside and then we can talk some more. We're gonna chat about why I think I was fired while I put away what was supposed to be my lunch and drink this banging smoothie that I made myself. So I don't really have to keep any secrets now because I don't work with them anymore. So I worked for an entertainment company called Paquin. So they put on shows. It's like immersive. If you've ever been to like Times Square, well, you probably heard of it. It was called Beyond Van Gogh. Show dedicated to all of Van Gogh's art. So when I first saw the job posting on Indeed, it was for an assistant manager, which I am. So I applied and I clearly got the job. Like, it wasn't anything bad about not getting the job. My job in particular was assistant general manager, I guess you can say. And it was a pretty cool job. Like, I liked meeting the people. My staff was great, and I got along with a lot of them. I feel like being so young and being in a higher position, you can kind of get overlooked, and you have to work like 4 times as hard just to be noticed and acknowledged for what you do. And especially being a Black woman, that makes it like 10 times harder just to do. So I have to work like 40 times harder than a normal person would have to. And I mean normal as in a cis white male who is mid-age, not mid-age, but like not 21. You know what I mean? The start of everything just started with the company in itself, Pakeen. So the show that we put on was supposed to run from March to May. That was the original dates. So we opened the middle of March. We were supposed to end the middle of May. Around March, April, May. The end of April, there was word going around that we were going to be extending the dates, which is fine. So that went smoothly for the most part. And I ended up getting a new general manager. So I was the assistant general manager. There was a general manager above me once we extended. I got a new manager. At first, I thought it was cool. He was. So that, to me, that gave him, I gave him extra points just for that. And he sat me down and we had a conversation about everything that we wanted to do with the show and all that stuff. It was fun. We had a great relationship. We hired a lot of new people because we did lose a lot of people in the extension, but we were fine. We had a good dynamic going and all of that. As time went by, people's relationships with other staff members grew, and in relationships I do mean like friendships, obviously. There was favoritism. I feel like me being younger and my general manager was probably like 40, I don't know, 30, late 30s, early 40s, and he had a lot of different views on life than I did. So when it came to personal life, I didn't really engage in conversation with him when it came to that. And when he tried to engage with me about his personal life, I kind of kept it short, sweet, and simple. Just because I don't follow those type of views that he had, and we didn't have the same way of life. So in order for me not to offend anyone, I just say as least as I can. You know, and plus I'm not really that good with small talk anyway, so if I'm not interested, I'm just gonna be like, okay, and then move on. I felt like once that started and his relationships with other staff members grew, and our personal relationship that we never really had started to dwindle, he started showing favoritism to other staff members. And once the date for the end of our this first extension was coming up, in my head I'm thinking, okay, it's time to start applying for new jobs. It's time to look for and start preparing for my next step in life. That's exactly what I did. I was applying for jobs. I let him know that ahead of time, and I said I'm always here to help. But I gave him that heads up, but I said I'm always here to help, even if I have to become a regular associate and work part-time. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. I'm a staff member. I'm your assistant manager, so I'm here to help with whatever you need. I feel like he took offense to that, and after that first conversation that we had, he kind of cut me off when it came to communication about what's going on with staff, what's going on with the next steps of the show, because they did extend again. So he kind of cut me out when it came to those type of conversations, and he didn't really pay too much attention to me when it came to a lot of things. He just let me do what I wanted for the day, and I didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, I feel like that was the beginning of the end of my connection to Pakeen and Beyond Van Gogh as well. And I'm upset about it, but I'm not sad. It's like you kind of know when stuff like that is about to happen. I kind of had a thought in my mind. I just never really paid it any attention that I didn't think that they were just gonna let me go the way that they did. Like, I came inside, I was there early. My shift started at 10:30. I walked in at 10:22, 23 probably. And the general manager, as well as the other assistant manager, who he had recently promoted without even consulting with me at first, which should have been like my 10th red flag. They were already there, and they're normally not on time at all. So that was kind of a surprise for me. So I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Good morning to everyone. They just kind of looked at me weird, and it's like, what's going on? And the general manager said, well, effective today, you're no longer going to be employed with us. And I said, oh, okay. That's all I said. I said, oh, okay. And he asked me if I had any questions for him. I said, no, I'm fine. They said, today's my last day. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just get through the day and that'll be it. I clocked in. I went for a little walk because at that point, I'm just like, y'all don't need me. So I'm not about to do nothing. And probably like 10 minutes later, he texted me and was like, hey, it's been 10 minutes. We didn't finish our conversation. And I was like, there was no conversation I had. You asked me if I had any questions. I said no, and you didn't say anything after. So, yeah, he gave me a letter of termination. This is said letter of termination. And he said, we don't expect you to stay here for the rest of the day. We'll pay you for the rest of the day, and you're free to go if you want to. And I said, okay, I was planning on doing that anyway. So I got my stuff, and here we are. I feel like the moral of this story is always look out for yourself. You know, you don't like being young, and being a person of color is already hard enough when it comes to doing things that you need to do to survive. Just in terms of like being alive, period, it's hard. So always look out for yourself. Never, like, you can't trust anyone. You can't trust anyone. Not at all. It's cool to make friends along the way, but at the end of the day, all you have is you, and that's the only person that you can count on is yourself. The person that you see in the mirror, that's the only person that you can trust. That's my story. And yeah, I might email the head of HR because that's where the letter's from, which is kind of weird because when we've let other people go, he's drafted his own letter and given it to them, but this one is actually from the head of HR, so I know like they've been plotting for a minute. I might email her just so I can get an explanation. But so I guess it's more of like a story time than a vlog, but I'm doing this is the start of a new chapter. Yeah, I don't know how to close. I think I'm just gonna do like the thing that other people be doing. So yes, I feel like this is gonna be good. I'm gonna do some research on editing and all that other stuff, and hopefully this kicks up and I get to do this more, because I think I'm gonna like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm rambling. Anyways, bye.